Hello, today I'm going to keep working on my Santa drawing. I'm at the stage where I kind of slow down and I just work really methodically on the painting process to try to manipulate the objects back and forth to see, to try to create cohesion throughout the piece and to try to create more realism throughout the piece. I'm going to be rendering a lot of the fabric and trying to really get the details in the face and hands good. So, it's kind of slow, but, just sit back, relax, enjoy, and, have fun with me as I finish up this piece. Thanks. So, I'm going to, try to establish a lot of the. Here's some things I did last time in the piece that I forgot to record. I went back and redrew the skulls here because they needed a lot of work. And one thing I want to do is I want to add some ribbons flying around in the breeze. Let's see if they work. Kind of like this kind of stuff. Really hard to add these design elements later in the illustration, so I probably should have done this first, but it's not too late. All of these probably don't work, so let's see. There might be too much going on here now. This definitely take out. Sometimes, I just want to see how something is going to look. So I put it in just to see. I'm not necessarily going to keep it all. But I want to definitely want to work on some of these folds here today. So this arm right here needs some love. I take it. The light is coming up more, a little darker. this right here has to be fixed because like the sleeve is pushed up his arm, so there would be more wrinkles in it. Fold right here, and then kind of fold right here.
Hello. Just like to point out that I'm kind of bubbling this part of the video. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize I wasn't speaking directly into the microphone. I'll try to do a better job in the future. So I'm sorry, and back to the video.
Thank you. Shadow. When I get into the beard, I'm really gonna have a lot of work. Beards are hard. This is really dark back here, so I don't even think you'll see any details or anything back here. And then maybe a few highlights here. Just a touch lighter in some spots where the light maybe. And then this shadow here is probably really wrapping around more. And we'll get into this hand right here. So the hands are important. You really should. I really need to spend a lot of time rendering the hand. So this thumb looks a little lopsided right now because the bone comes down from the fingernail here to the knuckle here, and then the palm kind of should be a little bigger, it looks like, right out through here. So maybe I'll just try to put more of a palm here. I really like this shadow color here, so I'm going to take it. Just bring the palm down here into the arm here. And so this process is really kind of slow and methodical, and is really what I enjoy about painting. There's no rush, you can't rush this process. If you try to rush it, it's not going to work out too well. And so it's just so you kind of have to slow yourself down and take your time and don't rush, and just kind of examine all the pieces in your painting, and work on it a little bit at a time, and slowly and surely it gets better. One of the things I always forget to do is adjust opacity, and that really helps when you're trying to paint. It's almost like dry brush, if you are familiar with traditional medium. There's a painting technique called dry brush, and when you take dry paint almost on your, like a watercolor brush, and then you and it's kind of dry, and you kind of scumble it across the surface, building up the texture, the layer, the paint texture over time. And that's very similar to adjusting opacity in digital paint. So you're just building it up slowly over time, trying to make opaque paint slowly with transparent upon transparent upon transparent, and you'll build up slowly the opaque paint. Looks like his finger here wraps around this axe handle, and I think that there would kind of be some darker darks in the hand here, like maybe a little fold here, maybe around this thumb here, like right here in this crevice. This shouldn't really be seen because it's like deep in there, so it'll kind of look darker. And then right here where this thumb and this finger touch, see this cast shadow here, and then but that should be about it. There might be, so this hand here, this back of the arm here is probably behind this axe handle right here, so you wouldn't see it. Today I'm going to try to focus on different areas of my painting that need help. I'm going to look at, I'm going to clean it. I'm going to work on cleaning it up, because it's really loose and messy, which I like. I like the loose and messy look, but you need to clean up some of it, right? It's like a balance, like I keep saying. You want to adjust the loose and messy. You're going to balance that with the tight and the rendered. See, look, if I go back and look at it, what I just did, yeah, that's already looking better. More details. And I'm just gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna slowly maybe even come over here and work on some of these clouds in the background, building up the different areas of texture here, taking some of these colors and kind of just kind of like slowly work on like building that up. These little clouds up here, and then sometimes I may even take a little smudge tool and just kind of like smudge it a little bit like that. Little sound effects I make with my mouth when I'm working. But then I just may take some of this sky color and change it a little bit, make it a little bit lighter, and kind of start building up some of the sky to look brighter. Maybe with a bigger brush. Back up a little bit. Build up some of this sky. Even in here between these little clouds might need some little sky in there. Like little sky poking through some of these clouds will make them look more realistic, because clouds are so fluid and transparent, and they don't have a lot of substance to them, so you kind of gotta make them look like they're kind of like ghosts almost as they come up. Oh, and that right there behind the head here should be lighter, because I'm trying to draw the eye to that focus here. Draw it here. There's definitely try to bring some of these lights for these Santa here. You can see what I'm doing better. I typically like to leave things on separate layers until the very end. Sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes, I like with traditional oil painting or watercolor painting, it's definitely not possible, but I like to try to take advantage of some of the perks of digital painting, because there are perks and advantages and disadvantages to both. Like digital painting is so, you can really trip yourself up by not believing in yourself enough and keep erasing that kind of way, but then the perk is that you can keep things on separate layers and really work in the background and foreground and middle ground easier. It makes work in those areas easier. Yeah, I'm already liking some of that. So I'll just keep doing this, and then I'll speed the video up now, and try to just put some music over it and make it more fun to watch, because I know it's pretty tedious and slow sometimes, this part of the process, but it's enjoyable for me, so I'll keep doing it. But enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll come back at the end. Thank you. So, I'm going to stop there for today. I've been cleaning up this painting a lot. One of the things I have been doing is really cleaning all the imperfections up and getting ready to finish this piece soon. So, but there's still a lot of things I want to do to it. So, I'm going to stop there, and some of the things I want to change are, if you look at the detail in the presence, it looks a little muddied right now, and I think I need to add some lighting effects to bring out some of these so the details don't get lost down here. And then I need to play with some of this lighting here on the presence in the background and on Santa here, and basically just little tweaks here and there with the snow, and just going over the fine details and really trying to build this piece and make it work. See, if I look here, this area here is working better than this area down here right now, and so I probably need to focus on all this detail here and try to simplify it maybe, and even use lighting to bring out some of these objects here that are getting lost. But that's basically it. And then I'll keep working on this. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.
Hello again. If you made it this far in the video, you'll notice that there's a little bonus section. It's because after I wrapped up the video for the day, I decided to keep working and painting on this image. There was a few times where I forgot to press record on the computer, so you'll notice that maybe the progress jumps ahead a little bit in a couple scenes, but for the most part I captured all the painting process. My goal with this series is to document my painting process and how I create an illustration, so that there will be a record of the painting process on my channel, and so that people can see it and view it and learn from it, and I can even grow from analyzing my own work in that way too. But essentially, I've condensed about 5 or 6 hours of painting into this one video, with the speeding up. So I hope you enjoy this little bonus section, and thanks so much for tuning in. Catch you guys next time.